Hello,
Welcome.
hello.
Hey, Pearl. You snuck right in on us as always.
I did.
Told
I've
you.
just very quickly downloaded that information for dealing with Ziggy, so I'm just going to carry on doing that. It will take me 2 minutes. So carry on, ladies.
You're good. Did I see Earth was a member for a month up here?
Two,
Shout out.
2 months,
2 months. Shout out to
2 months.
Earth. Yeah.
Hey everyone.
Yeah. So, yeah. So Pearl's going to work on some stuff. I'm sure y'all been watching Ziggy there for a minute.
Hey, everybody. Hey, Ziggy, I see you, girl. I'm watching.
Does she even make videos anymore?
Yeah. Does she still make videos? Is she like still on here? What was that girl's name that bummed for her light bill? Oh, we got some members. Rowena for 2 months, Carol for a month, and
Carol
Tater.
for a month.
Shout out to you too, Tater. All right. Yeah, I think she still makes videos though. Mazkeen and Morris Mazkeen for 2 and Morris for a month and Dree for, has it been a month? Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
Hey, Jab. Good to see you. Yeah. Hey, Kraken.
Okay, I've got them loaded, and I also know that Six Up is on the way home and has a screenshot showing the file as well. But obviously, I don't have that to hand right now. Do we want to talk about this right away, or what do you want to do, girls?
We can talk about that first. Because
Yeah,
everybody,
or we can wait till 6 gets home and talk about it all together.
Yeah, that's good
Yeah.
too. Yeah, that'll work. Because then we'll have that to show.
Yeah. That
So
way I'll get a little more fired up by then.
yeah, that definitely gets you fired up.
Mm-hmm.
We've got Nana for Life joining us at the sort of next hour. She's going to be discussing the whole situation with what went down at the fair, and also the fact that Don has been standing next to things that he's put no work into, looking for his daughter, and also the charming Tiffany Marie. So that'll be a
Always.
whole stack of bullshit we could
Yeah.
talk about. But I don't know if you can give us a quick rundown of exactly what happened with the whole rap thing. Because
Well, we see Tragedy Pimps in the chat.
hey.
Did you check your DMs, TPE? I'm sure you won't mind, but I like to ask. Look, Jinkies is so cute. But my God, that live is 4.5 hours long, and that Sherry lady's on there. I just kept zoning out. But
If Sherry would shut up, the live would have been an hour and 20 minutes long, and you would have been able to follow it.
I
God
know.
love her. She can be funny, but my God, the woman never shuts up, and she won't mute.
No, and who is she talking to? I'm being very serious. Who's she talking to in the house? Anybody? Because
I have no idea.
I don't know. But
Always
Tragedy
some craziness with her.
has the clip. Like Tragedy Pimps gets straight to the meat and potatoes of what happens, breaks it down, and shows the clips. Tragedy Pimps, can we use your video that gets straight to the point? I'm sure she won't mind, but I always like to ask. I did try to watch Jinkies, and I was watching her the other night. I know, Kraken. She does me too. But I feel like that live might be gone because she was on fire the other night. And the last 2 that I watched, it was more of that Sherry lady.
Yeah,
So
I was searching through last night and today, and I was finding the same problem.
Same. Because remember, I was watching it the other night and she was going off. But the other two I found, yeah, no, she don't lie me. Tragedy Pimps, you okay with that? I'm going to pull it up. Y'all go ahead. Hold on.
While you're pulling that up, Eliza, I'm putting a message in the back chat for you that Six asked me to pass on. So if you can read it in a minute.
Okay.
Thank you guys for bearing with us. We just have a couple little last minute things that we're working out here.
Okay, I got Tragedy. That's what I thought, Tragedy Pimps, but I always like to ask, but you've always said anything y'all want to use, go for it. But I love to ask. So if mods could drop Tragedy Pimps link in the chat. This is courtesy Tragedy Pimps. And shout out to her for saving us from a 4.5 hour. Nothing against Jinkies, but thank you. Thank you.
And already in the space of 5 minutes, the information that I thought was so important is already out of date.
It is.
It happens, Paul.
Okay, so here's the thing. Something went down in, God, let me not forget the name of this place. It's actually not too far from me. Dang it. My brain went dead. Where's this at where this happened?
Bull something.
Bull's Gap.
Bull's Gap, dang. So there was some type of festival. I'm guessing this was for missing and exploited children. Am I correct? Because that's what...
There was a booth there.
There was a booth?
To my understanding, yeah.
I saw pictures of Candace and some people I didn't know. Jinkies was there. Some stuff goes down. Some guy I've never heard of named Chill Billy and another dude named Rap.
Yeah, Chill Billy is Jenky's new partner.
Oh, okay. Never heard of him.
Well, it looks like he's in the chat. Hey, Chill Billy.
Yeah. Hey, Chill Billy. Well, welcome. So something goes down at this festival. And I'm guessing it's got something to do with Daisy. Now, getting all the information, but shout out to Tragedy Pimps Exposed. She gets a lot of it together, but she will still let you know. Do your research. So here we go. We ready? Everybody ready?
Yep.
We're ready, girl.
We're ready.
We're ready.
A lot of rumors and speculation going around the tubes today about this situation regarding the arrest of Rap and Chill Billy. And they were at a festival, I guess, handing out some Summer Wells flyers in Tennessee, I believe in Bull's Gap. So I just want to be clear that this was all taken off of YouTube. I didn't do any actual digging in people's backgrounds or criminal files or any of that sort of thing. So these are literally clips that I've seen today on YouTube about this situation. So I am bringing you what I found on the streets. So who knows what is true? This is literally just what people are saying. So I really do suggest you go and do your own research. So in this video, you're going to hear from Justin, Benny, and a little bit of TM and Nicolina. So again, please do your own factual research. This is just what people are saying on YouTube.
First, we start with TM's live stream, where the topic was something else, but Benny gave info that he says came from Don, via text. The link will be in the description.
Still, hey Justin, if you happen to catch it, Justin for All, Clutch the Pearls, whatever, I made a video where I tagged you in it. Man, it's been 2 hours now. Could you maybe answer that for me?
What was it?
Oh, so allegedly, it comes from Don Wells. I have a group of texts from Don saying that a couple of gentlemen were paid by Justin. This is alleged. Were paid by Justin to stalk either Candace and Daisy. So they've
Really?
for felony stalking.
So I'm really going to try not to give my opinion too much on this video, but I don't know. And the reason I'm not going to do that is because I really have no idea what goes on behind the scenes. Technically, anything could have happened. I do know Justin sent a super chat to Rap. I don't know, it was like a month ago, and people like Daisy were claiming that that was him getting Rap to do stuff for him. So anyway, if they're referring to that, I mean, that's a bit ridiculous. It was literally just a super chat or a Cash App. Actually, it was one or the other. I'm not sure, but that I don't think would be inciting people to do things, in my opinion. But hey, again, there could be way more to it. Also, Don tends to get his facts wrong. He maybe only half listens. I really don't know. Or he's getting his info from Daisy. I mean, who knows? Let's be a little realistic, though, and go with our guts. And we should also wait for the facts to come out. Also, it's also important to mention that Daisy does like to exaggerate a lot, and same with some of the people over there. Anyway, moving on.
And allegedly, Justin is the one that paid for this conspiracy to happen. I don't know that to be true, but I do have the text straight from Donald that talks about it. So there's that. So it's not me making up something about these two gentlemen. It's some intel that's come from Don that allegedly ties in Justin with some sort of alleged scheme, allegedly, to pay a couple of individuals to stalk her in real life, point their car towards and go towards her.
Okay, we need to find out about that. Justin, please answer if you can.
Or I can show the text that Don has out there too.
Oh, why everything with Tiffany is she acts like it's a life or death situation? Justin, please answer if you can. Like, calm down, girl.
Too, Justin, if you don't want to answer it, I can see what Don's talking about. Allegedly, Nana, it's a guy named Rap and a guy named Chill Billy or Chili Bill or some shit. I don't know.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So
Justin is friends with Rap.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Wow. Great. So Justin is alleged to really be so he is allegedly delegating tasks to Rap. Is a good idea? Possibly. Yikes.
Well, it says Candace has a booth set up for summer. Daisy's sister is there also. Yes, it's very good. I hope they charge Justice for All for conspiracy, which is a second-degree felony. They're having some sort of festival out there, and there's a few YouTubers there. Chill Billy will have to wait in Hawkins County till Hamlin County picks him up, maybe Monday or Tuesday. I don't think he will be able to bond out for a few days. I have a lot of intel about it. So,
okay. Enchanter.
I'll just say this: Justice for All paid Rap and Chill Billy to go after certain individuals. Rap and Chill Billy act very friendly to Candace to her face, but it's different online. This involves Summer's case, and they're all involved.
Agree.
Now, I will tell you this: someone has already called Justin for All,
okay,
and told him about what's going on online, and he did not say no.
Wow.
So, and I'm really leaving a whole lot out. So,
okay. Do you think you're going to cover it, Benny? If I end this early, or possibly, or tomorrow, or
I don't know Chill Billy's name.
Okay.
I already called Hawkins County. I don't know because in a prior text it says they were arrested by Hawkins County. By the time I got to this, there was no Rap under his government name in the Hawkins County jail, and I don't know Chill Billy. I don't know his name, so I don't even know what to look him up under, other than just start scanning through recent arrests there for felony stalking. I don't know. But it said yes, they were out there by the racetrack somewhere where Ernie Shell was a few years ago. Ernie Shell is talking about it live, I guess, stalking charges. Now, no one could find.
If they're talking about out there by the racetracks, are they talking about Bristol or the one up on, was it John B. Dennis?
I have no idea, but they're referring to the time when Ernie was out there because of something that Psychic had said, and he was out there looking for Summer. And this is just part of Benny and Tiffany Marie's whole shtick at the moment, that everything is interconnected.
Oh,
The
yeah.
pictures of every single person in this sector on a wall with the red cords, and obviously Fizzle is right in the middle. And Fizzle is 8 pictures around the outside as well.
It's true. It's true.
And Tiffany is, it's a cupboard. Tiffany opens the cupboard doors, and inside is her shrine of hate to Fizzle, with Fizzle in the middle, Fizzle all the way
Fizzle in
around the
the
outside, and every single other person in this sector interconnected by red cords with pedo stamped on their face, of every single one. And Tiffany thinks she's the sane person in this sector.
Shit.
The red cords. I got a mental image of that nut rising up out of that casket and circling more red cords around Fizzle in the middle. Okay, I'll go back.
Sorry, I'm feeling
Where-
some kind of way about it.
I see.
I am too, Pearl, because listening to her, like the way she starts talking, she's like, please, Justin, answer. This is important. Like she's already, the gears are turning. And like Pearl said, Fizzle is in the middle.
And while we're talking, can I just say, while we're talking, I'm feeling some kind of way when we're talking about Tiffany Marie. I gather I got a shout out from Tiffany on one of her lives. Hi, Tiffany. Didn't realize you were a fan. And you were saying that I was concerned about your job status. No, couldn't give a damn. Just relieved that you're not a nurse. And you were saying that if I understood anything about where she lives, it's a tourist area. People make their money in the summer and then sort of live it up all winter. Unfortunately, the way she expressed it made it sound like literally she is a tourist attraction. And people come to visit her during the summer, which is where she makes all her big bucks. And then she sits on her arsehole through the winter doing YouTube. Fair enough, darling. I'm just relieved you're not a nurse. Carry on.
Thank
It's
God.
those tricks she does with her hips.
Yeah.
Ernie was talking about this, or even if he was. It's just the intel I have at this point.
Again, that was TM's live stream, and link will be in description. The next set of clips comes from Nicolina777's live stream, and her link will be in the description as well.
Is kicking ass. Well, if you aren't aware, Daisy from Crimes and Cases has taken out warrants or complaints against Chillbilly and Rap. Now, we weren't going to speak about it, but since we have the details, Daisy called the police on Rap and Chillbilly. They got arrested at the festival today. And the Mean Girls and associates have sent the money to get them bailed out in Hamlin County. Well, Ernie is gloating. Ernie is a fugitive at large out of the state of Kentucky. And I think it's time that we work very, very hard at finding Ernie and bringing his ass to justice. The only thing that Ernie is doing is racking up his karma points. So that's a charge by Crazy Daisy. I have 100% faith that these charges will be dropped. Rap and Chillbilly were arrested at the, what was that called? That festival today where they had a setup for Summer Wells, had flyers. Justin, are you willing to come up?
This festival
Are you willing
needs
to
to
come
get
up?
its
Because
name out better.
if you're willing,
Nobody can remember what it's called.
I'm from here and couldn't even remember. Hell, I know where Bull's Gap is and didn't even know they were having a festival. I had no clue. I don't know how all these people knew, to be honest.
to come up, I'll drop a link. Build Gap or Bully Gap? Yeah, it was some festival. So that's why he has this face painting on his face of a butterfly. Bull Gap. Thank you, guys. Thank you. So what Ernie did was he was working with Daisy. He's trying to say that he was there recording, and or Tigger Lori was. This is
Tigger Lori. I found a video earlier. That's the one I sent to you all. And she didn't talk through the video, but she sent a bunch of subliminals in the in the video. It came up in my recommended, and I guess she's on the other side. So never heard of her, but I just found out this morning that what's he go by? Ernie Lightning Tiger. I tell y'all, I almost fell out. I really did. Lightning Tiger.
That's his stripper name.
Yes. Oh God.
That does not sound like a grown man. Anyway.
This is game stalking if I've ever seen game stalking. So Daisy was there. Well, why couldn't Rap be there? Why couldn't Rap be there? Anyways, Ernie is gloating as if Ernie is not a fugitive at all. And in all honesty, what a fitting song, because you know Ernie wants Rap. Ernie is sexually attracted to Rap. I don't know. She was not at the festival? Will you come up? I guess it's a stalking charge, which doesn't make any sense to me. Justin, will you come up for just a second and explain what you know? What the? So somebody had to call in that Rap was there. They are in Hamlin County Jail right now. The Mean Girls have sent money to Jenkins to bail them out. She said it should be $100 each. I believe we have over exceeded the threshold, basically. If anyone wants to drop Jenkins Cash App, all right, Justin is here. Hey,
can you hear me?
I can. Can you hear me?
Okay, so the way I understand it is they were having a good day. They were, everything was going smooth, all that, not a care. And apparently, I can't use her name right now. I'll just say Cow Lady.
Yep.
Cow Lady had a warrant allegedly on Rap and Chillbilly, and it's from September 10th.
So I have to wonder if this has anything to do with when Daisy got those tarot cards in the mail or given to her neighbor to give to her in their mailbox, something like that. Anyway, if you don't know what I'm talking about, please see a video I made a few weeks ago or a month ago or so, and I believe it's called Someone Went Real Life on Daisy. So check that out after. I'll put the link in the
Do what? Daisy got
He threatened her with tarot cards.
Was it Ziggy? Did you buy something?
It was Daisy. I heard something about, and I don't know how true it is, but somebody said that Rap put tarot cards in her mailbox or something like that.
I believe
Is that what this all
say that
stems
when he
from?
was on Ziggy's. I believe he did say that. Also, at this
goodness.
point, I've just realised that we never clipped that little bit of Ziggy practically crying about Rap on her live. It's like, for God's sake, Ziggy.
Oh my gosh, this is a whole mess right here.
I don't know whether he's a marked man. Sort of, she's got him lined up as the next, well, not sugar daddy because he looks like a 12-year-old girl. No offense, Rap, you've got beautiful skin. Unfortunately, I think she wants to wear you like a coat.
I think she wants you to put the lotion on the skin, Rap.
Or else you get the hose again.
Look at Crooked Arrow in here trolling. Now, I ain't falling for this. You're not supposed to mention other creators. What? Terms of service, YouTube. That's got to be a troll. But I'm good with it.
That's Sherry.
Huh? Crooked Arrow is...
Yeah.
Sherry. Okay. She's got to be kidding us then.
Crooked Arrow. Darling,
sorry.
I don't know how your grasp of the English language is. You started that sentence with the pronoun, we are aware.
Yeah. Wait a minute. That's Sherry? That's the...
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Sherry, you are a mess. Listen, I was trying to watch Jinkies. Lady, you kept interrupting. But anyway, have fun.
I love Sherry.
I promise you, I would bet my house on it. Sherry talks in her sleep.
Oh, yeah. I don't doubt it one bit. Sherry's always talking. You're funny.
Didn't know it, and the cow wasn't at the festival or anything at all. And she allegedly, knew that where they were at because they was live with Candace and all that, and they were, handing out flyers. Everything was good. And they came over from a county or two and arrested them both.
So I called Hawkins County and verified, and the CO said that they were being transported to Hamlin County. So I was freaked out.
Yeah. If you can email me, I'll give you my number, and
I'll just text you.
Yeah. I'll put my email in back chat, and then I don't want anybody to come up here.
Nope, that's fine. Send me your email and I'll email you.
There we go. And then
all right, I'll do that. Thank you for coming on.
You're welcome. It's truly baseless. I mean, they were like, it was a fine day.
And the thing is they were working on passing out flyers
for like so many missing kids, and 3 of the missing kids, like Jinkies was saying, had been found. So they got 3 of them off the list even today.
Oh
so God. That's wonderful news.
Clearly, if they did have a warrant from September, then someone definitely tipped them off, and so they'd know they would be at this festival. A definitely unfortunate place to have this happen.
And here is the one thing that made sense to me. I agree with Tragedy Pimps Exposed. If the warrant had been out that long, they knew where to find them at, obviously. They knew where to go to arrest them on their warrants. So somebody tipped them off. I do agree with that. Don't know who, but somebody did.
At a festival for missing children, or at least where they had a booth to talk about missing children. Anyway, from what I know, it's a lot to do with Daisy feeling attacked by the trolling that went on the YouTube streets. Again, I don't know if anything else happened behind the scenes. I guess we know her story that she told about the cards. I don't know. I don't know anything else. Yeah. Again, this is all just clipped from the tubes, and I don't know what's true and what isn't true. I'm just passing on the info, just the messenger.
Right. I guess I don't understand the vindictiveness.
Well, yeah.
I really don't.
Neither. There was nothing even remotely nefarious or anything. So he was probably calling because they know the location of the festival.
Paloma, Apple is posting Jinkies Cash App. She is going to bail both of them out, from my understanding.
Yeah, it's the bail. It's good. It's fine. So yeah, his bail, their bail is $1,000 each. So it's virtually $100.
So the last I knew, we were at like 170. So that is Jinkies Cash App.
It's literally unbelievable. Even Candace was angry. Even Candace was angry. She was like, "This, like, they were doing face paintings and just passing out flyers." So I don't know.
Again, if the warrant was from September, it really apparently would have nothing to do with what was going on that day today. So yeah, doesn't really matter what they were doing. Someone tipped them off, I guess, and they went and got them. Unfortunately, it had to be at such an event like that. Sad. Always with the drama in Summer's name. It just never stops.
I mean, Ernie, I don't know why I'm echoing you guys. I just turned off my Bluetooth headphones, so I hope this is not still echoing, but I hear it myself.
Oh, it's probably me.
It's funny to me that Ernie is gloating when Ernie is literally been a fugitive from justice for almost a year now.
Can you hear me?
What do I have against your boy Speakeasy? Well, he's a dumbass cuck. That's my problem. How's that? Did I answer your question? All right. Justin dropped down. We're going to get back to Ernie being Ernie. And let me tell you what, Ernie, you're scoring your points, boy.
You are scoring your karma points, and we will all be dancing and happy. And like I said, I will be hiring a prisoner to beat your ass once you're there.
Well, that's all I got. I guess go check out the rest of Nicolina's live because she did.
All right. So that's all on that. Interesting place to get the cuffs put on you, I guess.
Yeah, and then did you see that Ernie turned up on Queen Bee's last night?
I
And
heard,
was
but I
pretty much
missed.
claiming that he was the person responsible for this going down. Now, again, who knows how true that is, because Ernie and the truth,
Yeah.
there's a Grand Canyon between those two things. Yeah, it was a bit wild. I mean, I believe that Queen Bee actually privated the live.
Yeah, I think they said it got kind of crazy in there and she had to put it on
Yeah.
private.
Well, she was driving. So that immediately puts you at a disadvantage because you're not actually in StreamYard properly. You know, you're
Right.
not running the show.
And you're doing it from your phone. It's
Yes,
different.
B Tim was holding it down well. I'm not knocking B Tim. He's a great sort of foundation for any panel. I mean, he really is. But
yeah.
he was being messed about. You know, Ernie was turning up and coming on, and then he was dropping down, and then he was coming back, and he was trying to play things in the background, which were doxing things. So everybody was trying to talk over that in the time it took them to try and mute him.
Oh.
There was antagonism between him and the chat. It was just a whole thing.
I missed it. Oh, I wonder, well, was there any P-bombs and that's why she had to put it on private? You think she'll unprivate it?
I have no idea. I know that a person who will remain nameless, who is in the Discord, was going to put a word in to see whether we could have a listen, not necessarily to play, just because lots of people missed it and were nosy. But yeah, so Ernie was being a whole thing, and he sounded really manic. So I don't know whether he's sort of, and I say this as somebody who takes tablets every day for their mental health, so you know, don't read me wrong, but this is a fact. Ernie cycles, and he just seems like he's cranking up to, you know, sort of an unfortunate on the highway, help me Facebook type incident. Seems to be on the cards. He's all the signs are there that it's coming up. He was as Jonesy has just said in the chat, very manic, very overexcited. Made a declaration that he was responsible for Rap being arrested and that he was going to sort out the rest of these people. They were all going down. So I don't know whether he's been hiding out in Tiffany Marie's cupboard shrine to fizzle and has been indoctrinated. But yeah, he was very much of the everybody's going to be he's going to wipe these people out. And somebody said, is it a death threat? And he was like, no, just off YouTube.
Just off YouTube. God. What?
Oh my God. Everybody's gone insane.
They have. This sector is insane, y'all. What is going on with everybody? And why does everybody think that, well, not everybody, but a lot of these people think they're going to solve a case? Ernie, go on. He reminds
This is
me
one of his quotes that Chris has got on the screen here. This is one of his quotes. By Christmas, everyone is going down.
Oh, that's great. By Ernie. Tiger Lily.
Apparently so.
Tiger Lily.
What's his name? Tiger Lily something. Hell, I don't know. It was
Lightning
Lightning or
Tiger.
something.
Lightning Tiger.
Well, I renamed
Yeah,
it.
it sounds tough. I like Tiger Lily. That's good.
Oh, boy wonder is a legend in his own mind, if I do
Oh,
say so myself. Whew.
you know, I have very limited experience with watching him. When I was watching was when he kept ending up in the road. Was that sometime little year and a half or so ago? And
Help me.
it was so sad. So I couldn't. But he's always up to something, popping up somewhere, doing something wild.
He is a character on these streets. He really is. He's like in the times I've watched him, it's like, whoa, he's just really polarizing. And I think a part of him has to know that. And the other part of it, I think he really believes he's got a cape and he's going to save the day.
Trader says, speaking of capes anyway, Trader says that Ernie has said he's going to eliminate her too. Oh no, she's on the list.
Well, you got a cape too, Traders. I saw it the other day. Look, I almost lost it when you put on that cape.
The little bow did me in.
You wasn't shit for that, Traders, because I lost it. Oh, that was funny.
It was so disappointing to hear the story of how Perp had that live that was entitled Open Mic. And apparently Traitors had got her cape on and her cards, and she was ready to do some magic tricks. It was in the back of Perp. Perp wouldn't let her up on channel. And she's like, for God's sake, Perp, you've got no sense of humor. That would have been comedy gold. 10 minutes of Traitors coming up with the cape on, and the sunglasses doing card tricks. I would have replayed that like there was no tomorrow. The hit you would have got on that, you silly, silly woman.
You would have great. Hey,
Tater, thank you for becoming a member.
Traders, you ever want to do magic tricks up here, you just let us know.
Please.
We're down. I'll bring my cape. It'll be a thing. Twerk contest.
Also, I need to thank Traitors because due to me being in the chat at Traitors channel, I got my first shout out from the constant stew of obsession with Nicolina, who somehow was deeply offended by 2 or 3 comments where I said to Traitors that I appreciated her honesty in sort of speaking up about the negative things that she feels that she's done and the way that she addressed it without making any excuses. Yeah. I didn't think that was a particularly controversial stance, but apparently Constant Stew seems to think that, I don't know, this is some mark of the devil upon me.
That lady thinks that. She is wild.
Did you call her Constant Stew?
Yeah,
she did.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Constant stew about something or other. Somebody's put Connie is very passionate. That's a really polite way of saying it.
That's so nice of you.
Obsessive nutcase was the phrase that leaped to my mind.
That was very nice of whoever that was, though. There's passionate and then there's, whew, girl.
So I don't know whether I was meant to feel some kind of way about Constance Sue calling me out on a video, but I can genuinely say from the bottom of my heart that I would have to respect your opinion to take it seriously in any way, and that's not on my agenda. So knock yourself out.
Oh my God, J-Dub. Now, I have got a mental image of this. Ernie and Constance or Connie. No.
Well, you know what they've got in common? They both want to be married to Jimbo.
That would be polygyny, I think. Oh, Lord. So, yeah, I guess those two, Chill Billy, I kind of like that name. That's a little different. And Rap, they found their way out of the Hawkins County jail. Shout out to them for getting out.
I wonder if they had any ramen noodles while they were there.
I'm sure. Yeah, it's a thing.
It's what you do in jail, right?
Yeah.
Ramen noodles. Yeah.
Oh my God, this dog.
God. I thought you
Scared me.
Oh.
No, I told you before how he chews on his nails. Well, then he'll kick his little ear and get it scratched. And I just put coconut oil on it. He's messing with it. Sorry.
A dog that bites its own nails. Pearl made the list. Yep, she did.
Six Up, did you get that screenshot? Because if you did, if you want to pop up and we can talk about it, that would be great.
Yes, I'll
If
send
you didn't manage to, that's also fine.
Yeah, but I'll get the link ready for her just in case she wants to, because we've got other things to talk about as well. Oh my God, I've been listening to the idiots too long.
There's been a lot of idiots to listen to the last few days.
Yeah, no lies.
Can we give a quick shout out to Six Up for the best troll of the week for sure?
Can I pull up some of the things there? I've edited them down to be even briefer. I want to show some of the excellent trolling. You are going to want to sign up to Six Up Media's backup channel, Raw, Real, Uncut.
Can we get that link dropped?
Yes, can somebody grab the link and drop it in the chat? Let me show you a few of the things that have gone down in the epic trolling that was yesterday's Six Up Media trolling Jenna. Let me grab a few things. Including this new intro. This is an edited down version so that you're not bored to tears by the song.
Yeah.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gonna feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know.
She said nobody believes her about her dragon. I said, I believe you, Six.
It's a dragon, baby. It's a dragon. Everybody don't call it a dinosaur. That lady is on a dragon. But yes, trolling done right.
Puff the magic dragon.
There was quite some consternation from some people who woke up to discover they apparently had signed up to Jenna's channel in their sleep. And they were really relieved to discover that it was Six Up's new backup channel.
When Rowena told that story, I got so tickled. She thought she'd done it in her sleep.
But yeah, we've been having a lot of fun putting Six Up and her dragon into all sorts of things.
If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move.
God, I hate that song, but when it's added this way, it's so much better. God,
I heard there was another fist fight she wrote that her dragons in the middle of.
Dare I show the fist fight or not? I don't know. I mean, I've got it, but I don't know whether.
We'll take the strike.
Don't ever ask Tanga. She will troll you right into it.
I've always got my spoon, Pearl. Always stirring it up.
Let me go and grab it then while you're talking.
Let's do it.
Got the best Pearl tonight, y'all. Y'all better have fun tonight. Oh my God.
Oh, that's killing me. Around that dragon everywhere.
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
And the music takes me out. I can feel the fire in the boom, 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 boom. And then she comes through on that little dragon. Oh, hellfire.
It's uploading. It's taking its time. And again, it's
I'm
an
so excited
version, so I don't know why it is taking longer. But
welcome to my world.
Right, Apple products, get your act together. Messing Eliza around.
Yes, get it together, Apple. Y'all are the leading in the tech world. What's going on? Oh, okay, hon, you're good. But oh, excuse me. I'll be right back, y'all.
We're
We'll
nearly
get
there.
some.
We're nearly there. Go on. I'm waiting for the wheel to turn. It's processing.
I'm really excited.
Oh, Lord. And now, Crooked Arrow, you crack me up. She said she could use a ladle. I bet you could. You're funny. Oh, Lord. Heather, we can get you fixed up.
It's here, and this is it's dedicated to Haven, who knows all about respect and the law.
I rode by. Your daughter and some other man sat here and called me names. So you didn't get in her face to call her no names? I did not get in her face. I stood at my car. You didn't just get in my face? I just sure did. Right here. Up there? No, I didn't. Up there, I stood at my car. They were sitting there that man sitting here telling me to suck his dick and everything. Is that really seriously? Is she a minor? What's she walking with a grown up? That's her uncle. Okay, well, for one, they were sitting here dogging me. I was by myself. I'm not listening to no man told my son, my little 12-year-old, that he'll break his neck, and I went up there to him. I don't know what y'all's problem is, but y'all need to learn respect and the law, because that is exactly. That's nothing about no law. Well, you might know about it, but they don't. Exactly. I mean, I did not do nothing to them. I rode by them. I was not just going to move out the way. Her and that man were calling me names, telling me to suck their dick and everything, calling me a fat bitch. For no reason. For no reason. Ashley. I walked by them. Ashley, for no reason, y'all just tell her calling her names. Because I did not. Because I did not. She. Oh, hit me again, bitch.
Oh!
Come on. Come on. Come on.
That nigga right there.
On the next episode of Jerry, these ladies were waiting out back in the alley. Where'd that red truck come from? I've got.
Do you know what I've just noticed? When the red truck comes up, because that was a shorter edit bit with the dragon speeds up when the red truck is coming.
The red truck. What, like, did he run everybody? Clearly not. But what was the red truck doing? Somebody let me know. Oh, Lord. Y'all, this shit can't be made up.
I still can't catch my breath. 6 up riding that dragon through that over and over and over.
It's delightful, huh?
I gather it's the Georgia version of the mounted police.
Y'all, we have a good time.
Oh dear. And speaking of jokes, are we ready to deal with Ziggy, or are we waiting for
Since we're talking about jokes, let's get into Ziggy, because I mean that's.
Does she still make videos?
She still makes videos, I heard. Her pretending not to know who Eliza was so stupid. Like, girl, you know who Eliza is. Knock it off.
For anybody who doesn't know, Ziggy is once again claiming that she didn't misuse her business to give out addresses of people that bought product from her. It's bullshit. That's exactly what she did.
Oh, hold on. 6 Up just bought 5 memberships. Thank you, 6 Up. Thank you. Sorry.
Thank you, 6.
Very much, darling.
Welcome to membership to the new members. Lean on Me, Shay, Metal Clips, Blank Slate,
Yay,
and
Metal Clips.
Yay, man. I know. And Lean on Me. Yay.
Yay.
You gotta get in there and play the candy game.
A good set of new members for 6 Up to have paid for.
Yeah.
Given the particular names, I mean, all members are welcome, but it just the way that fell to be sort of people that 6 actually knows is fantastic, because you get no choice. It's completely random.
It really is.
You'll have to come and join us in the Discord. We've been having a riot in there. Although
Watch
you
out,
may
they'll
get,
steal your candy.
I was just going to say, you might get sucked into the candy game.
Well, that's all you'll see. That's all you'll see for a while is that candy game.
Or the voice
Just in the
chat that's been
members
going on since
lounge.
Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
Yes, it's been going since Friday the 13th.
Nonstop. Every day, all the time. Thank you, Dictum.
The advantage of covering so many international time zones is that there is always somebody knocking about in the chat, and quite often people sleeping in there, and quite often the sound will be on in whatever Chris is doing.
Oh, I'm scared.
Sleep.
What are
Welcome
you
to the new members.
Dictum, I don't know whether you were serious or you were trolling, but I very much enjoyed your cease and desist to Perp and the response to meltdown that occurred. She eventually found a sense of humour and had a bit of a laugh at it, but at first it was pure meltdown, and it was beautiful.
When AB sent his, oh man.
Oh, that was so good. AB sent his too.
Welcome to membership, Annie.
Yeah, thank you, Annie.
We should have a members live coming up soon.
Yes, and also there's going to be a post on members live. Actually, if I could do it on the public one, with suggestions. We want your suggestions of phrases that the different jerks overuse to put on a bingo card so we can play jerk bingo.
Yes, jerk bingo is going to be the best bingo. Yes.
And there will be prizes. And also it will be both fascinating and awful to find out what phrases we overuse. We know that fundamentally and plethora are going to be in there, so don't waste the time, Jenna. We already know. However, probably won't be.
No, I've actually stopped using it. I can't.
We love you too, Pooh. Thanks for being a member for a month.
Right.
Yeah, we had so much fun with Pigeon Bingo. So this should be a good time.
Fantastic time with Pigeon Bingo. And Jerk Bingo, at least it won't be. Queen Bee was the one hard rule that Tango put down. There will be no Queen Bee Bingo. This is not a slight on Queen Bee. It's just the fact that the lives are so long that the commitment to play bingo on those lives would just be too much. And also they're so often, so it will be really hard to keep going back and checking whether somebody has actually won or not.
Yeah, that would be.
Right, so
Thanks,
Ziggy's
got
been
background
live.
voice.
Ziggy went live about half an hour before us, before
Yep.
we started. And she's exasperated because she's got yet another letter from a local attorney general that has contacted the attorney general in her state, and they've contacted her about the fact that she's misused her business and the addresses that were given by people who bought products, that she has passed those addresses on to people to use to dox people, to exploit people.
Hey, Ziggy, hey.
Hey, Ziggy, hey. She won't have it that she's in any way responsible for this. This is just, so out of hand. How could it possibly be? Apart from the fact that we've got clips. I mean, these are just the clips that I grabbed in 10 minutes. If I'd have had longer to dig through, I could have found them referenced far more. I know Six Up has screenshots of a whole file that was going on. People will openly state that they got the information from you, Ziggy. I will play 2 clips now.
Boom, bitch.
It's a very annoying but very disturbed laugh. Like she's very uncomfortable here.
Right.
It's a very uncomfortable sounding laugh.
I agree.
Yeah. I mean, I know what most of your ladies' faces look like now because I got your info from Ziggy.
How an apology.
So you heard, I almost called him Ernie. You heard Benny there say, I know what most of you ladies look like. I got most of your info from Ziggy. Okay?
Yeah. And in a follow-up clip, he even goes on to talk about where people live, even in the UK. And he specifically says again that all that information was passed on to him via Ziggy. Now here we have Jenna.
Welcome to membership,
To
Miss
me
Mia.
from day one when I left Ziggy. So Ziggy has me doing her dirty work? Bitches, get your mind right. Nah, I'm doing my work because I do my work by myself. Ziggy just handed me the material that I needed. Yeah, you're the send-off dummy. That's all, honey. Sit down. Relax.
The quote, Ziggy just handed me the material I needed. What do you think that material was?
Information of the jerks.
Let me just say that the only two people, Jenna said that she had a list of states that she wanted to visit, and every single town and state that was listed was the address of a jerk, except for two. Now, funnily enough, those two were the only two people who didn't buy anything from Ziggy. How phenomenal a
What's the odds?
coincidence is that? And even more coincidental, one of the people who was doxxed, the address that was doxxed was actually a family member that person has used as an address for delivery of parcels, including the things that they bought from Ziggy. So not even their own home address. The only way that address would be connected to the person is if you knew that information from Ziggy. And in fact, on one live, Jenna showed her inbox, and that address was the title of one of the emails. Don't tell us that you didn't give this information out, Ziggy. We didn't come down in the last shower. We have more than enough evidence of exactly what you were doing by sending addresses to other people to cause trouble. You exploited your business, and there are consequences for that. And the consequences are now arriving on your doorstep by letter.
Yep.
You started the game. Now you deal with the consequences. Play stupid
There
games.
are receipts.
Prizes. Yet there are more than enough receipts. Seriously, this is not even.
It's a smoking gun at this
Yes.
point. Wow. Ziggy girl. You always mess up, don't you?
She even went as far as the letter that she got from the Attorney General on my behalf that I filed.
Mm-hmm.
She showed on her live and doxed my full name. I emailed her, told her to remove that. She has yet to remove that video or to redact my name.
What do they call that? FAFO?
Yeah. She opened it on the live, right on the camera, opened the piece of mail on the camera, showed everything.
Yeah, she did.
So,
well, I also took that clip and sent that back to the Attorney General. So they have that information, Ziggy.
I mean, it's going to keep happening. I don't know why you think a lot of things. Never mind. I quit asking. But anyway, I guess keep on and find out. I don't want to say that overused term, fuck around, find out. But I guess just keep on and wait for it, girl. We ain't going nowhere.
And also, she might as well just sit there and wait for more letters because they're coming. They're coming for you, Ziggy. Because it's not over.
Can we play that clip one more time, Pearl, of what Benny said? I think that's important right after what we just said. I just want people to hear it.
It's a very annoying but very disturbed laugh. Like she's very uncomfortable here.
Mm-hmm.
Right. It's a very uncomfortable sounding laugh.
I agree.
Yeah. I mean, I know what most of your ladies' faces look like now because I got your info from Ziggy.
How an apology.
To me from day one when I left Ziggy.
So Ziggy has me doing her dirty work? Bitches, get your mind right. Nah, I'm doing my work because I do my work by myself. Ziggy just handed me the material that I needed.
Get your uncomfortable looking face out of the camera. I swear. God, she still makes me nervous.
She makes me twitchy.
Again, it didn't have to go down like this, but you were so dedicated to the idea of revenge.
Yes.
Because you'd been called out about using other people's money.
And I won't say any names right now because it ain't my place to. But there's been more people that Ziggy has done this to. Just recently. I just want y'all to keep that in mind. Using them for money and throwing them away.
Yes, and also, when you decide to use people for money and throw them away, probably not a wise thing to have previously shown them your huge file of information on another creator, not part of this group, to the extent of you've even got details of ex-partners and extended family members. You're the queen of going real life, Ziggy. Why are you surprised that it comes back to haunt you? Do you just think that you've got free reign to do whatever the hell you want?
Somebody lied to her in life and told her she does, that you don't worry about it. Baby girl, you're good. Do whatever you want. There's no consequences to your actions. I don't know. But she seems to really, that's like the hill she's going to die on. I can do this. I can do it again. I'll do it again. I'll do it again. And, well, you got to pay. Somebody has to. And
again, all these people who... Sorry, darling, carry on.
No, I was just going to say, and these ladies didn't even go real life. They went the legal route. There was no doxing. There was no driving to houses or anything like that. I just wanted to make that clear.
We didn't even know what that. She didn't know what was going to happen until she got the letters. There's no.
Darling, you're roboting.
Roboting.
And then she gets on live and she makes a mockery of those letters and says that she's not worried about them. She's just going to tear them up because she doesn't care.
I mean, she can do that, but
go ahead.
They're not going anywhere.
She does. Hope she does.
We got Nana for life on panel. Hey, Nana.
Hey, ladies. How are y'all?
Oh, we're doing good. You?
I'm doing really good. Hey, everybody. Did everybody have a good day?
Oh, yeah.
We've had a great day. And like I said, we were just talking about Ziggy's latest exploits, but we're interested in knowing how things have been going with you.
Everything's been going great. And I appreciate you ladies having me up so we could chat about the festivals.
Yeah, I wanted to know more about that festival. I didn't even know that there was one.
Really?
Yes.
Oh. Well, it was in Bull's Gap.
Right.
I didn't actually get to go to this when I was out of town taking care of my granddaughter. But the girls went and it was amazing. Have y'all seen any of the pictures?
I did. I saw some of them. Yeah.
Oh, it was such a good turnout and everybody seemed to.
Did I lose sound or did we lose Nana?
I think we lost Nana. Yeah, she's gone.
Okay, she'll be back. She must have lost her Wi-Fi.
Yeah, or she was trying to grab an image, possibly. You know how that can
Oh,
knock you
yeah.
out
And it'll knock
sometimes.
you off. Yep. Pearl, you see who's in chat? There she is. Where'd you go?
Hey,
Well,
Fox
you know,
Mauler.
I had to knock myself off at least once.
Of course.
Of course, yes. But it was great, and I really appreciate huge shout out to TT and her husband. Um just a little background about it. Is this okay if I share that?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay. Toaster Oven had a vision a few months ago, and she wanted to start doing the festivals because we felt like we needed to get Summer's name out more than we had, just with the Summer's Day and the other, local things that we do, putting the flyers out and everything. So Toaster wanted to start doing festivals. We did the first one in Bayleton. I'm sure y'all remember that.
Oh, girl, you can't say Baylington around here, but up here
It's
you have.
Belton.
It's Belton. That's right.
It's Belton.
Around here, it's Belton, but
Yes,
on the
it is.
internet, we call it correctly Baylington.
And that was such a beautiful event. And to be honest, we just took what we had. Because I had a tent and some tables, and TT had some tables, and I had some flyers, and Chasing had made some, and TT had made some, and Toaster Oven had made some, and we just threw one together to see how it went. It was beautiful. We gave out over 500 flyers, over 400 fans. I couldn't even tell you how many magnets. All of these had Summer's name on them and her picture, and it went really well. So then we decided we would continue doing it, and we were invited to go to Bull's Gap. And so most of these festivals you have to pay for. And some of the festivals that we had reached out to are aware that with Summer, unfortunately, there's some drama attached to it. So some festivals wouldn't even let us come. But Bull's Gap,
because of the surrounding drama with
yes, ma'am.
YouTube, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am. So some of them wouldn't even allow us to come. But anyway, Bull's Gap did invite us, and they also gave us the space free because, everything comes with a price tag.
Oh, yeah.
But they gave us the space. But TT purchased a new purple tent with the purple sides. She also purchased the table covers, and it was just beautiful. It was just gorgeous. And we made some new things, new posters, so that we wanted it to really focus on Summer, but also the other children in Tennessee that are missing. That's why the banner says Tennessee Missing.
Right.
And so they were sending me pictures and videos while they're setting up, and I was getting all teary-eyed because I wasn't there, but
right.
I needed to be with my granddaughter, so that's where I was. But it was a beautiful event. They gave out lots of flyers. Again, Toaster Oven had made the fans, and my dog's barking. I apologize.
They always do that when we go live.
Yes, and Mom hasn't been home from work long, so
Yeah, they always know when we're on live, I swear.
Yeah, they do. But it was absolutely gorgeous event, and Summer's picture was out there to more people, and a lot of people will actually take flyers with them so that they can make copies of their own and hand them out. So it's not just the ones that we give out at a particular festival, because they'll make copies and give out. So it really works out great. And you wouldn't believe how many people want to come up to the tent and talk to you about the Tennessee Missing.
Really?
And oh, it's unreal. And like, just the people in Green were like, wow, I didn't realize we had that many in our county that were missing. Well, I didn't either.
I didn't
until
either recently. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we had another little girl out of Kingsport today. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, if it was happening when I was younger, because I'm almost 60 now, I wasn't aware of it.
Same. I wasn't aware of it. I don't know what's going on. Y'all pray for Kingsport, Tennessee. Something's
Yeah, I
going
mean
on.
it's terrible, and I think that our area is a great place to raise kids.
That's
I
what I
raised mine
thought.
here.
Yep, same.
So I'm just really taken back by all of it, but I just appreciate all the love and support. Of course, we've heard some negative. You're always going to have the naysayers, and
No,
that's fine.
you got to be kidding me. Right?
Yeah, it's something else.
Well, they done it for Summer's Day. They wanted it to be such a negative thing. I'm glad you all didn't show it at all this year.
Yeah, and I think going forward, nothing will be shown. Unfortunately, there was an incident during the Bulls Gap Festival, which
I heard.
dampened everybody's spirits, I will say. I'm really sorry that it happened. And I'm so thankful I wasn't there because I probably would have had a heart attack.
So how did you hear about it going down? Did they tell you afterwards, or were you phoned?
I immediately started getting texts, and because my friends are there. My friend was one of the ones that got arrested. So it was for me, I cried, for hours, just because that it happened in my mind, Summer's tent, even though it was for Tennessee Missing. And everything for Summer for me is sacred almost. I don't know if that's the right adjective or not, but I don't want anything to mess it up. I want it to all be perfect. And I'm just really hurt that it had to happen during that time frame. I think it's very unfortunate.
It's pretty disappointing, but kind of expect stuff like this, as awful as that even is to say. They always have to try and ruin the few good things that people try to do.
Well,
That's a shame.
It is. And, like I said, big shout out to TT and her husband because I wasn't able to help do anything because I was actually out of town. Chill Billy came by my house and picked up the stuff because Summer has a section downstairs in my garage and it's all Summer stuff. And that's just where we keep everything. And then when there's an event, we drag it out of the totes and use it. And I wasn't here, so my husband got everything out for them so that they could use the stuff that we house here, and so that it could be a successful event. It was still a successful event. I'm not going to allow that to discourage me. It's
Right.
Today's day. It's taken me till today to kind of sort of get over it, I guess. But
when something like that goes down at an event that is intended for missing children, it puts it's just tacky.
It is. And, I don't know all the details. And again, I wasn't there, and thank God I wasn't there, because I probably would be in Houston Valley or Indian Path. Well, no, I'd have probably said, take me to Knoxville.
Yes,
do
please.
all the ballad stuff. But,
I know. Well, Indian Path, I think it's better than Holston.
Yeah, well, I think it just about flip a coin. But
yeah, that's true.
Who knows? But, it is unfortunate. I do think had there not been a family member related to the person that executed the warrants, that it never happened.
I'm sorry, darling, I don't know what you mean. Can you say that again, please?
Yeah, your sound went out.
Oh, I'm sorry. Had the person that executed the warrants originally not had a family member on Hamlin County's police department,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it would have ever happened, because they called and told Hamlin County what was that they were at the event.
Right.
And then Hamlin County had to call Hawkins County to let Hawkins County know. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, we have an escaped convict in Greene County.
I mean, this guy's dangerous too.
And he's very dangerous, but someone chose to waste Ellie's time, effort, energy for something so trivial, in my mind.
In mine
at
too.
Summers event. And I think it was very distasteful.
It very. Keep your YouTube drama out of an event like that for any child.
And this is precisely the sort of thing that, as you said, that some places don't really want you turning up. Just sounds awful. Don't want you turning up with a table for missing children,
right?
Because of YouTube drama. And this is exactly the sort of bullshit. Now here, you had a place that offered you free space and was willing for you to come, and yet somebody still chose to create drama around that situation. It's sad. I also wanted to say, Candace was there, wasn't she?
Yeah,
she was. She actually went Friday and helped set up, and was there Saturday and Sunday both.
But no Dom.
Yes, she was.
I mean, that's
no.
an easy way to say it, Amy. They shouldn't have broke the law, and they wouldn't. I mean, that is true. Yeah,
right.
You don't break the law, you don't go to jail. But also, I feel that there's a time and a place for everything.
There is,
and that wasn't it.
No, that wasn't it. In my personal opinion, and it's my opinion only, is there was an abuse of power to have orchestrated that going down.
Yeah.
Hawkins County was, I mean, they were in Hawkins County. Hawkins County was not walking around looking for those two gentlemen.
No, they've been looking for that one.
They were spending their time on a real criminal that has raped multiple people and had all the pornography. I mean, he's a bad dude. So, they had a lot more important things to be doing than fooling with some trivial thing like that.
Yep, I agree.
Again, in my opinion.
Yeah, this is just our opinions. It's how I happen to feel too. It has nothing to do with the two sides. I don't give a damn. I'm just talking.
I don't give a damn.
Right. At an event like that, keep your YouTube drama onto YouTube. Don't worry about what's going on somewhere else. If you're not there for it, like if you wanted to show up to do something for all these children, that's one thing. But then I don't know, man. Just calling, if that's what happened, I have no clue what happened, who done what. But I can put the pieces together, I think.
Yeah, and again, it's very unfortunate. We have an ad. I don't know if y'all saw it or not, but the picture that Tim Mullen put of Dawn standing in front of Summers.
I've actually got that. Let me put it up so people can see it.
Ugh. I'm sorry, Tim Mullins creeps me out.
Yep. So that is in the Fort Henry cinemas.
Mm-hmm.
And my assistant, laugh out loud, Tracy Ann Chasing Truth.
Right.
She designed that, and we reached out to the cinemas, and that's where Summers' ad is. I don't want to really call it an ad, but unfortunately, that's kind of sort of what it is.
Yeah.
It's in every kiosk in the Fort Henry cinemas, and it plays at the beginning of every movie, and it also plays during intermission.
That's amazing. And let me tell you, Fort Henry Mall is a huge mall.
It is.
Really big mall, so.
It's a public service announcement.
Yes, thank you. That's a good way to put it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we will. They also have. I reached out to them about doing a Christmas tree for Tennessee Missing, and we've spoken with Brandy Neal.
Oh,
and
awesome.
So we are going to be featuring, if you want to call it that, Summer and Monkey.
Oh, wow.
And there'll be a table set up with their information on it specifically. And then we have almost 200 names of missing children that their picture will be in a picture frame, and on the back will be a QR code, and you can just scan it, and it will take you directly to all the information about that particular child.
It's absolutely amazing.
That's awesome.
Especially their picture in a picture frame.
I'm so thankful that you guys are out here doing such great stuff and just not getting in the middle of all of the rest of the stuff. It's really nice to see it's reflecting.
To avoid all the drama.
Seems like everybody else just plays in the muck. Yeah, I'm really proud of you ladies for the way that you all conducted yourselves through all of this, with not just, these things, but the couple of events, stuff like that. You guys have done a great job.
Thank you. And we just have, and we don't do it for the accolades, I assure you.
Well, no,
we don't
because there are no accolades. This is the point I was going to make. We've heard Don expound long and loud and very offensively about YouTubians, as he calls them, and the negative impact on the search for summer. And yet we see all this. I mean, this is a lot of work. If you don't ever do any sort of graphic work or do put any videos together or have never organised anything, it would be easy to think that it's not that big of a deal. It's an immense amount of work to do these things. And these ladies are incredibly committed. I mean, I don't know what the financial situation is behind this, where the money's coming from. And I'd like to talk about that. Sorry, darling?
That's going off what you said, Pearl. Valoma asked right here, is there an organization who's funding all this work, a place where people can donate to financially help, she asked.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to know. But before we come back to that and answer that question, I just find it, Don can never have a good word for the people who are working hard to find his daughter. He's got plenty to say about the negatives. But here he is here. This would have been the ideal opportunity for him to thank those people who were acting positively in his daughter's case, the people from YouTube who are being supportive, and he can't even do that.
I agree.
I appreciate you mentioning that, and the next time I talk to him, I will mention that to him.
I
don't speak with him very often. I speak with Candace, not daily, but several times a week. So I certainly will mention that, because I didn't see anything. Of course, I was at work and really didn't have a chance to look, where Tim had stated how that sign got there, So I appreciate you mentioning that. So I will certainly mention that to him. Because I told him about it. We've had it up. I don't know if Chasing's in the chat or not.
I think she was.
I'm going to say we've had it up 5 or 6 months. And I told Dawn and Candace about it at the Bayleton festival.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of funny, because when another creator found out about it, her stance basically was we were lying, that we didn't really do that. Imagine that. And she had her buddy call Fort Henry Theaters to see if it was there. And of course, he just got a kid, on the phone and asked about, no, we don't know anything about Summerwell. So, but it's there, guys. I promise it's there.
Oh, yeah.
Don even went and had his picture made with it.
Would by any chance this be the same creator who's offering money for your details?
Yes, ma'am.
Figured as much.
It certainly is.
What does she imagine that she's going to do with your details? If
I don't know.
Somebody was so low as to take her up on the $100 offer for information on Nana for Life. Tiffany, you're a fucking disgrace. Pardon my language, but it's warranted.
Yes.
Just leave people alone. This is a continuous thing with you. It's like you've got nothing else that you can talk about, so you create drama.
Well, it's ridiculous. And I say all the time, because I'm a little tougher skinned than some of my friends are. And, it hurts their feeling. And I kind of laugh about it and say, girls, you're never going to hear someone that's doing more than you put you down for what you're doing.
That's
So
true.
just remember that when somebody starts giving you, throwing shade at you or trying to rain on your parade, it's because they're jealous that they can't do as much as you.
I
Or
agree with that.
there's
Dietz
no
is here.
soul.
She said that they've had them up for 5 months now, and they also ran a Facebook video in Kingsport, Knoxville area for a while.
Yes.
Yes, very good. Yeah, it's just so nice to see people that are actually doing helpful things.
And we do a lot. I was at the Apple Festival the weekend after my daughter's birthday. So, and you know how big the Apple Festival is. So, in Irwin, did I drop off again?
No, darling, we can hear you.
Oh, okay. I went and handed out flowers at the Apple Festival in October. Trevor's been to the Bristol Speedway 2 or 3 times. There's a group of us that are just out constantly doing things, changing out the flyers through Beach Creek because, they get worn and tattered. And, we ran out of the ones that we had. I can't think of what it's called right now, where it's got the protective coating on it. I just went brain dead.
Laminate.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We ran out of the ones that were laminated. So, we got to go back and fix those. And I noticed the last time I was down there that the little stuffed animals are looking raggedy. So, got to change those out. And, we do stuff all the time, but just because it's not on YouTube does not mean it isn't happening.
And not everything's for YouTube, Facebook. It's just not. It's just not everything's for that.
No, it isn't. And it's really sad because I do feel bad for like the good people that want to know what we're doing for summer. They're not going to get to see the Christmas tree now.
Oh, thank you, Rowena. Rowena said, it's good seeing good things done for summer, all in Tennessee missing. Thank you. Thank you, Rowena.
We're glad to do it.
Nana.
We're glad to do it. We are hearts in it for just babies.
For a long time. Yes, boy, Frosty, she sure has.
I actually helped with the very first vigil, October the 15th of 21. And prior to that, there was 3 of us that were going out and putting flyers up even before that. In fact, I actually fed the search and rescue team. I took food and water and snacks and stuff down there every single time. So we do a lot, and we do it because we love the babies, and that's what we're here for. Somebody asked about financing. We pay for the group of girls that are doing it. We pay for everything out of our pocket. And thank you for offering to donate, but I refuse to take any money.
I had a feeling you would.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
I had a feeling you would, and not because you don't appreciate it. I know that you do. And if it wouldn't get so messy.
Yeah, if it wouldn't
it always gets so twisted. Yeah, people twist it. Yeah.
And then
it's really sad because there are really good people out there that genuinely would like to help. And
they would love to. And for no other reason than to just help for the cause. But it always gets so messy.
It does get so messy. There, for the Christmas tree, on Jinky's, rumor has it, on her community page, there is an Amazon wish list that you can purchase ornaments and have those sent directly, but we won't take anybody's money for anything.
Gotcha.
So if anybody's interested in doing that, I think we have most of the ornaments. Jinkies and I have got to get together and get the pictures and everything in the ornaments and get all of them prepared to go on the tree. And
Can
I'll
we
make
drop
sure that we
Chiki's
share
link?
that. I'll make sure we share that
Yeah.
link on our community page.
Yeah. Thank you, Pearl.
Okay.
I was just thinking about that. If there's a way we could just share that. Yeah.
Whistle While You Lurk purchased a purple Christmas tree for us this year.
Wow.
And it's beautiful. It's 8 feet tall.
Dang.
Miss Chewy purchased this beautiful, beautiful angel to go on top of it. And I swear it looks like summer to me. It's got pretty blonde hair and just those pretty little cheeks. And it's beautiful. And we had a couple of subscribers that have made the tree skirt and some homemade ornaments. If you want to make a homemade ornament, you're welcome to do that as well. And the address to send.
There she is, Miss Chewy.
There she is. I love you, baby. Is also on Jinky's community wall.
Okay. I found her channel today. She's funny.
I love
Yeah, I like
Jinky.
Jinky's.
She's a hoot.
Could we drop her link, mods, please?
Thank you. Yes,
She
funny.
has the sweetest heart, and she loves
does.
Baby Summer. She does. She's a sweetheart. And Chillbilly helps us with that too. Again, I don't want to get in the drama, but shout out to Chillbilly. He's always there, and it seems like it's mostly ladies that are doing the festivals and stuff.
So it's good to have. Yeah.
Yes. Chillbilly and TT's husband are a godsend, because I promise you, this 60-year-old Nana is exhausted by the time it's over, and lifting that tin up to put it in the chairs and the tables and,
Will you
setting
ever
up.
need my help, Nana? I think you got my number. I think I gave it to you. You just let me know. You know I'm here.
Okay.
Anything
Well, I
you
will
need.
probably reach out to you to help us at some point.
I'm right here.
Because it's like this past weekend I couldn't be there, so I felt bad. But I mean, I know they did fine without me. In fact, it was absolutely gorgeous. So, but I just enjoy being there and helping with all the children and bringing these babies home. Let's get these babies home. Stop the fussing. Stop the fighting.
Yeah.
It's not a competition.
No, it's not. That's something you want to work together on, not fuss and fight about. If everybody's here for the same cause in that sector of YouTube, then there's nothing to fuss and fight about.
No, there's not. And I would encourage people to join in their local communities and go to festivals in their area and include summer, but do the missing for Idaho or the missing for New York or Georgia or South Carolina, wherever.
Right.
Because it takes a village, and the more hands and feet you have doing this, it takes the load off of just a couple people.
Yeah, it really would. Yeah. There's so much to do. Everybody could throw a hand in.
Any other questions? I think the only one was about the financing part of it. And we are decorating the tree November the 4th, but it's
a lot to decorate that tree.
I just wanted to say to anybody who's listening that Nana for Life did not approach us and did not look for any publicity whatsoever. I approached Nana for Life and asked Nana to come up. This is not a sort of polishing their halo exercise in any way whatsoever. But I give my great respect to all these ladies and gentlemen who are working so hard and actually putting the real work in when so many people flap their lips together.
Yeah, we reached out to Nana. She didn't reach out to us.
Yes, thank you so much for doing all that you are doing for these kids.
Oh, you're more than welcome. And again, it's definitely not for the accolades. And Nana's not.
We know it's not. We know it's not. Yeah, we know it's not. And
yeah, definitely.
It's coming from your heart.
My
I always love how we bring her up every
so
often. Go ahead, sweetie.
I'm sorry.
No, I have a delay. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I have a theory that if you have to tell someone about the good deeds you're doing it for the wrong reasons.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah.
And the last time that you were up here, of course, we were talking about Summer's Day. And at that point, again, these same people were trying to speak negatively about it. And yet that was a huge success. And you managed to keep it as private as possible just for the local area. And I praise you for that completely. You proved them wrong. And yet I've not seen anybody eating their words.
That's amazing, isn't it?
Isn't it?
Yep, just so everybody knows, I've already secured the venue for next year, and
place?
hopefully same place.
Okay.
And hopefully it is a welcome home party, and we're going to celebrate the life of Summer, and she'll be here to go get ice cream with Nana.
From your mouth to God's ear.
Yeah.
Yeah. And let's hope and pray it's not so damn hot next year. Whew, this June 15th wasn't as bad as it was.
No, it wasn't. Mm-mm.
Lord.
And we were in a different location, so
Yeah.
we had more shade. And and even as Summer's Day was a big success, we were supposed to have the inside and the outside. Well, wouldn't you know, there was a plumbing issue, so we didn't get to have the inside where the air conditioner was.
Oh, God.
Darn it.
But they've assured me that it will all be ready by next year, so we're going to shoot for that.
Here's hoping. Thank you, Nana. I really do appreciate you responding back to us and coming up. I really do.
We'd like to share some good stuff once in a while.
Looky who's in the chat, little Miss Deets.
Hey, Deets.
There's my sis.
Yeah, the real Deets.
Good to see her around.
Oh, I see.
And I appreciate y'all reaching out to me. I had two people say, "Hey, the jerks are trying to get in touch with you."
Yeah. I was like,
And then we realized you were in Discord.
Yeah, I did. I knew she was there, so I just tagged her, and it wasn't a minute later. She was like, "Yeah, I'm here." All right.
So, but I appreciate it, and thank you. You guys have always been so supportive, and you have no idea how much that means.
No, I know it does, because you get so much hell from people on here. My goodness.
And it just doesn't make sense to give people hell for trying to spread awareness about these kids.
It doesn't. And I would just encourage everybody, if you can't do it all the time, just the 15th day of every month, only speak kind words.
Wouldn't hurt.
Just speak kind words. You don't have to bash people. I unfortunately was sent a clip today of a creator just saying some horrible things about my friends that helped me do all this.
Yeah.
And it was all lies. It's just freaking lies.
I know. I think there's a lot more people out here, though, than you know, or maybe we all know, that got more sense to believe
I would
any
hope
of
so.
that. Hopefully. I would like to hope so anyway. I know there's a lot of nodding heads in those chats, but I'd like to think there's more people with common sense. God, I'd like to think. We lost Nana again. Poor Nana. She's right in the middle. Not Gavel. I'm sorry. Deets, I am so glad to see you back, hon. Hey, Gavel. I hope you're back to firing up them lives soon. Yeah, it is, Rowena. Yep. And Pearl's computer froze up, so she'll be back. Me too, Valoma. I can't wait for Deets to get back out here. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I can hear you.
Okay.
It takes me a while for my phone to come off mute, but yes, I can hear you.
Okay. I was making sure it wasn't just me.
No,
is
you're
that Nana
fine.
down there? I think that's Nana. There she is. There you are.
Sorry, ladies, I'm not real good with this stuff.
Yeah, you've done great.
But I just saw where Toaster Oven, y'all, and Toaster Oven had this vision, and she mentioned it to me, and I said, "Yeah, we'll help you." And we all just pitched in and helped. And I just saw where um, Toaster mentioned that we've already got the list lined up for next fall too. So
Oh, it is, Deets. It's always going to be the same old. But girl, you were a breath of fresh air on these streets. So keep being a breath of fresh air out here, okay? Come back when all the real life stuff slows down. I saw your community walk. It is busy.
Deetz is a tremendous help to me, and I can't thank her enough. I mean, and so supportive, and even with the girls that don't live here, when we're doing something, they sent me messages, Nana, Christmas ornaments are going to be delivered this day or that day, or we did the flyers for you and they're going to be there this day or that day, or whatever we need. They're just, and it really does mean a lot to have the support, and we really do appreciate it.
Yeah, I know you do. There's a lot more good than there is bad. Look at the people that don't live around here that want to reach out and help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's so many people that do want to help, and I guess Jinkies and I'll talk about it more, but we will not be live streaming the decorating of the tree.
I don't blame you. I don't.
But I'm
Yeah.
sure we'll post pictures afterwards so everybody can see it. But just I encourage everybody, be nice. Just for God's sake, be nice. It's not a competition. If you don't like what someone's doing, then do something the way you want to do it. Doesn't have to be exactly like what we're doing. Do something
Nobody's
different.
stopping anybody from doing what they want to do. Go for it.
Yeah. And it's, and be careful about information. It's like, I guess last week, there was a big to do about court. First of all, the boys should not be discussed, period. End of story. But they were saying there was court and Miss Robin was going up. All of that was a lie. None of that was true. There wasn't even a court date. Miss Robin did not ask to foster the boys. Where these concoctions come up with, I have no clue.
Ladies, I am so sorry. I'm going to have to go. My washer is flooding. I love y'all.
Oh, Lord.
Got to go. I hate to do this.
Thank you. Girls, I'm going to drop down. Again, I just thank you so much for the love and support that you all have always shown us. And I will make sure that you get some pictures of the Christmas tree so you can share it with all your members and subs.
Oh, thank you so much for coming up and sharing with us.
And thank you for having me. And I hope everybody has a wonderful evening. And if I don't talk to you before, Merry Christmas. Well, I'll talk to you before then. And
You'll talk to us before then.
Yeah. All right,
All
ladies.
right,
Have
honey.
a great
Bye now.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Well, Eliza.
Getting kicked. I'm
Yes,
so
ma'am.
sorry, guys.
You see how they do us?
Yeah.
Out of fur
I don't know
baby.
how much longer I'll have signal because it keeps coming and going. Nick,
I
thank
had
you
a
for the
Thunder.
super chat, $9.99.
Yes, thank you.
And
Nick
hey,
Lane.
you, Nick. Hey, you.
Well, do we have any more
Go
else to
ahead.
talk about?
I just have one thing to say. Ziggy, you fat ass walrus.
Bugsy keeps slipping with the cursing. She's almost bad girl status. She's gonna have to hang out with
We're
Ashley
almost
at
going to
night.
get her to say that middle
Do
name.
bad girl shit.
No,
Yeah, I
I've
bet we
written it,
will.
Miss Eliza.
I bet we'll get her to say
written
I
that.
know.
Tormented and held down. She was pulling my hair.
Oh.
Heidi, stop doxing her cat. That's all I
Yes,
wanted
Heidi,
to say.
stop doxing my Tim McGraw cat.
And quit trying to steal Soup's dog. My goodness, knock it off. We're tired of it. You might get a cease and desist.
Yeah.
Justice for Grismo.
Leave my McGraw.
Justice for Grismo.
Yep,
Leave
justice for
Grismo
Grismo.
alone, Heidi. He doesn't belong to you. It's not your
Hey,
damn
Heidi.
dog.
She just wants him because Matthew shared the victory on the farm with Grismo, and now it's like his champion dog, and now she wants to claim it. It's not your dog.
I gotta
Heidi, I
one
have
up
a new
it.
book of elements.
She's jealous.
She's totally jealous of Grismo. My goodness.
Yeah.
You got your own dog. Leave
Well,
Soups
Grismo's
alone.
a lot stronger and more badass than Gizmo is.
Yeah. And a champion.
Yeah.
Thanks, Matt, for sharing.
I'll be watching Veloma.
So his breath is fresher too.
Totally fresher. Our Grismo doesn't eat cat poop.
I won't even.
I'm just saying.
What they do.
Well, Grismo does not.
They're nasty.
Nick said she put a bounty on Grismo.
Oh.
What other topics did we have to cover? Because now we've lost.
I think we got through our list.
Did we? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Am I terribly delayed? I don't know. I never know with this.
Not really.
Mine keeps coming and going like that, where it'll be delayed and it'll play catch up. It messes with me.
I know. It makes you crazy.
Rowena,
Sorry.
We call those Tootsie
I just
Rolls.
wanted to do a little recap for Ziggy, and I just
Okay.
want to tell Ziggy to go fuck off.
Ditto.
Tied up with a little red bow
Ditto.
for the holidays.
I stand with her. I'm not going to say it, but I stand with her on that.
Oh, and Ziggy, keep checking your mail every day, hon.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you'll be getting more Attorney General letters.
More to come.
I wish I could put music with it. We could get it.
You know, I've always said on here that you're not necessarily going to hear it ahead of time. I'm just going to handle it the way it needs to be handled, and you'll know when you know. Well, now you know, Ziggy.
I just got a letter.
Could I just say real quick, if anybody sees our friend Dynamite, I know she was in here earlier. If you guys see her out and about,
yes.
Could you give her a little extra love? She's got something going on in her family and she needs all the extra love right now.
Yeah, maybe we could put
her
some
applause for Dino.
prayer hands in the chat for Dino. Please.
Go tits.
Oh, and please pray for my cat. He's an asshole.
Those are my favorites.
He ran out the front door and he ran under our truck. And I tried for 30 minutes to get him back in the house. And I got tired of trying to get him out, so I sat down in the driveway. And
Take
the
a little
asshole
rest.
came under the truck and got in my lap.
Smart kitty. Just don't ever do it again.
That's what I tell everybody else with our puppy when he'll run from you, and I'm like, well, and they'll chase. And I'm like, why are you working so hard? I just grab the container with the treats and shake it.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
Yep.
Shake them.
Shake the treats, and all of a sudden you have his attention.
Oh,
The puppy is getting big.
I brought the cat food bag out here and, shook it
Didn't
and
do
everything,
anything.
but he just looked at me like I was stupid.
Oh.
Like, well, you already fed me, so I'm not really hungry right now.
That's what they always do. They always look at you that way.
Oh no, our puppy
Guys, I have
is
to get
very.
down.
Piper.
I keep losing signal and stuff, so I'm going to go ahead and get down.
Okay.
Okay, hon.
Okay. Have a
Good
great
night,
night, everybody.
All right.
I love you.
Good night, everyone.
They left us with to do bad girl stuff now, guys.
Oh,
We got it all to ourselves. There's nobody in charge now.
Oh my.
Did I tell y'all I was going as PG for Halloween?
No.
You are. Won't you show us your picture?
I'll show you my picture. I like my cape too.
Okay.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Let's see.
Oh my
There
gosh,
you
I
go.
love it, Bugsy. But you really got to give up that smoking.
I know. It's really hard on my lungs. This lady doesn't have tattoos, though, but the other lady's cool. Hi, Duchess.
Well, are you guys ready?
My daughter just said that was an ugly picture. Oh, she slammed Heidi. Ooh. She said that's Heidi. No.
Okay, were you ladies ready to wrap it up?
Yes.
Okay.
Can you hear me now? My mic disconnected and I couldn't say nothing. And I'm like, oh, it's just going to be TJ and Bugsy.
Yeah,
we really could have been bad.
Yeah, I'm struggling here. So
okay.
I don't even. It's going to take me a second. Okay. Let me see if I can do this from here. I promise next time it's going to be better. I did get a text message come across letting me know that they have sent what I need to set up my new iPad. So hopefully it'll be, I'll be working on that this evening. Let's see if I can find the outro. We're just going to, oh gosh. It's almost there. Okay. All right. Thank you, everyone, for coming. We appreciate you. We love you. Thank you to all the new members. Thank you for all the super chats. Have a good night.
Good night, everybody.
You're embarrassing yourself. Go to bed.
Good night.